nice power hour, so drove the car up nearby so I can just sort of concentrate on the mountain biking and not so much riding on steaming hot tarmac. I'm going to go in here, I am, so yeah, all the best, mate. Yeah, and you, bye. Had to cut a hole in the chest because there. I hate doing that to my jersey. The wife thinks a good idea to patent like a flap, and manufacturers, you just have a little flap, bit of Velcro, same material, so if you're at the pub you can just hide the hole, you know. Maxxis Minion DHF DHR, so it is purely power hour. JJ has gone up the radial, which means they'll deform even when they are at high pressure, which is like the ideal thing really. Nice. Oh, crikey. Yep. Crikey, that's a bit sketchy. Oh, crikey. Oh, it's so much cooler when you get in the shade. Sometimes it's better to put a bit more air in there. Because of the weight of the e-bike, obviously. I bust a spoke on yesterday's ride, which was split between MV Bike Park, Mountain View Bike Park, and some of the trails up here. Wheel. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. So, new rubber. Next level grip, gotta tell you. Absolutely. We wanna bring the pistons out. Up the climb we go. Yeah, always happy when the brakes are just completely able to come away. I don't want any rub with these Maguras. You've got to take that time. They are thicker rotors as well. But I am very impressed, to be honest. This is about the tyres, really. Bit of a test run for these new tyres. Very wet. Oh. 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 That one is not too bad. Oh, oh yeah. The DHR just grabbing the mud then. I could feel that. Flies everywhere. Ooh. And then straight on for the drop. Oh my goodness. What I need to do though is do what I did a couple of years ago and get down there, say, you know, one weekend every 4 and get back to learning the basics of jumping. I think this jersey with its protective forearms is actually a really good idea. Alright, we'll get up this now. I mean, it's still hot. but you can definitely cool down here doing the spoke. I wasn't even like exerting myself, and I was absolutely dripping in sweat. In turbo makes a massive difference. I washed the bike earlier as well, lubed the chain, cleaned the stanchion, so nice to get it clean again anyway. Yeah, well, got the tyres muddy, but look, they're not clogged. Let's go and do gender neutral. Oh, that is so sketchy there. There's a couple of routes. It's going to be the same now, yeah. My goodness, what an absolute difference with some new tyres on there. I wasn't even slipping, and it was boggy mud. I mean, what? That is unbelievable. My rear tyre, the hand stamp, it had side knobs, but there was nothing in the middle. Nothing in the middle. New rubber is can't be emulated, no matter how much. No matter how much air you take out of the tyres. So different to the way the bike has been feeling with the worn tyres. I thought I was being clever though, because I was like, back in May when it was dry, I was like, oh, it needs grip. You know, that kind of bravado, but it was definitely switched off as soon as the first lot of rain came at the end of May and into June. And it's just been pretty testing time. The air pressure is feeling good at the moment, so probably keep it 25.5 rear, 24.5 front. Right, we'll do Neanderthal, because when I rode this on Thursday it was very, very sketchy. Oh, quite slick. Oh my goodness. Meters are now, well, they over 100, aren't they? And it's like, do I need that? I can't even cope with 85 newton meters. I don't know if I know somebody said to me, if you want the power. So we're going to do Primrose. Wary of this bit here when it's wet. Oh, we've also got a little bit of trail nonsense going on. A bit of a pattern, yeah, we've got a bit of a pattern going on. Have to watch this bomb hole and scout it first then. Yeah. Let's go around that one. Oh yeah. Oh, I tell you what, these tyres. Oh, next level. Here's thread the needle. Oh goodness. Oh, not sure. Yeah, that is so sketchy. Yeah. Oh. Found out climbing up pretty damp in here. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. 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 Yeah. Oof. Wait. Gonna be a bit damp. Yeah. Very muddy. However, this is a bit more forgiving, I think, even though this is a bit rutted. We're gonna pump the brakes. Because gonna be quite moist here. Oh, crikey. Yeah. Let's not overcook it, because that is wet and muddy. Crikey. Very wet. That hasn't dried up at all. My goodness. And then from here, yeah, this is all quite wet. Very moist. Not to the left. That's where I had my little offie. That's 5 or 6 weeks ago. And here it's very off camber, as I found out earlier. So you can see it's a bit steady. Yeah. That is very sketchy. Going all downhill, because I did men at work the other day, Thursday. Get back to the car, which is just down here. That was superb. The tyres made a massive difference. So yeah, Maxxis Minion, coming back to them. I've been using them for years, until recently, going over to Schwalbe. You can't beat a Maxxis Minion, to be honest. They really did. They just rolled really well. I felt so confident with those on. So anyway, leave a comment, give us a like if you liked it, and subscribe if you already haven't. Okay, see you on the next one.